welcome to I Am Woke. I'm your host, Emelina. In today's video, I'm going to take you through a sacred channeled message and transmission through the Akashic Records, channeling a sacred dragon clan with a specific message for us for the year of the dragon. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Emelina Calder. I'm an Akashic Records reader, a high-performance spiritual coach, life coach, and personal branding coach, and a psychic medium. On my channel, you can expect to find channeled updates on the new moons and full moons, Akashic Records readings, weekly energy updates, as well as spiritual and personal development videos. If that sounds like your vibe, go ahead and tap that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you don't miss any energy updates. I'm in the Akashic Records, and the family of the Red Dragon clan has already contacted me, and they're gonna bring through a specific transmission and channeled message for you guys. We, the royal creators, the sacred original flame of creation, is what we have occupied. We are the stewards of all of creation and the frequencies to which you are personally occupying your own power. Your power is divine. Your power is God consciousness seeking expression through your own physical reality, your practical grounded nature of walking this planet as an aspect of consciousness who is awake and aware and knowledgeable to what decisions they could make that would build up those around them, that would build the environment and the planet, or that would destroy the environment, the planet, and the relationships and the people and anything that is for creation. We are going to deliver a rather simple message to you at this time. The simplicity of this message is not to be overlooked. It is not simple for lack of complexity. It is simple for it is the specific reality that is to enjoy your physical act of God in your waking life. Your life is a physical expression of God consciousness in every waking moment. If you knew in your inner mind's eye that everything you do is an act of God, what is it that you would decide to create in any now moment? Would you decide to sit in writhing pity? Would you decide to give your power away to others? Would you decide to say that there's no reason to chase your dreams, for it is just not reality? Or would you decide that you would have what you want? Would you decide that you would co-create a life that is filled with joy? Would you decide to move in sync with your spiritual animals, the spiritual totems, with the unseen, invisible, metaphysical forces that are working behind the scenes with you and for you, that although not are physically visible, are in plenty surrounding you at all times? Would you decide to place your energy and focus in trust, perhaps, rather than in fear, if you knew you were God consciousness seeking expression through physical form? Walk this earth like God sent you. Walk this earth like you are meant to be here. Not from the place of an overinflated ego, but from the place of a healthy ego. A healthy ego that has been developed from the seat of personal self-worth, self-belief, self-confidence, self-value, intrinsic value in your knowing and believing in your own ability to be able to choose the higher path in any now moment. When given the choice, when given the option of a lower path or a lower timeline and a higher path and a higher timeline, that you can trust your ability to consciously choose the higher aspects of yourself in every moment. as you know, as you choose higher aspects in every moment, with every choice. With every moment, there is a new choice. And every moment, you have the ability to make that new choice. As you make that new choice to activate your own higher aspects of awareness, your higher levels of consciousness, you build momentum in creating a vastly different life than you thought that you could have here. It is something that will look to many who have untrained eyes like an ego inflation. The difference we will implore to share with you now is that it is not an ego inflation, but your birthright to live an extraordinary life. Each and every one of you has the ability and the authority and the practicality to activate this level of conscious awakening within yourself without any external approval, nor external help, nor validation. You are entitled to this level of a practically good life. And when we refer to good, we don't mean any level of average mediocrity. The good is the Midas touch. It is what many would refer to as an extraordinary lucky life, where someone is just given things borderline out of thin air. And that is a specific choice to inherently stand to be in appreciation and success of each individual's birthright. And your birthright is to live the life that you aspire to live. The question then from there is, what life do you aspire to live? And are the choices that you are making on a conscious basis moving you towards your current aspirational lifestyle or away from the lifestyle that you would choose for yourself? This is concrete, practical math. This is the math that brings you into the reality that is the desires or the chosen lifestyle of opulence, of luxury, of self-acceptance, of compounding wealth in all ways, of beautiful budding relationships, of selfless love. This is something that you are entitled to. However, on your planet, it is seen as only the few that have to sacrifice much to receive it. This is not your inherent reality. And as the creators of this universe, we would know and are sharing with you the practical source codes in your own personal knowing and awakening, as this is a transmission that you will receive in your own time through your own source connection to guide you in awakening your own root and authentic power in being a human in your specific paradigm reality at this time with your specific vibrational current signature and frequency. You are totally, completely authentic, and in that authenticity is a level of compounding interest of wealth that God Source provides to all living beings. You have been sold a lie that only certain people on your planet who have struggled hard enough may receive the opulence, may receive the luxury, may receive the wealth, may receive the love, may receive the life of their dreams that looks borderline beyond imaginable. The reality is that that is your birthright. It is a gift to every single human on this planet, should they decide to begin to step into this birthright. Now, we are not saying that there isn't some level of karma that you will need to move through and a certain level of growth and development. But at the same time, we would say you could borderline ignore everything around you and match to the simplicity of the vibrational frequency of our method of creation, which is specifically the choice. What will move you towards what it is that you wish to create? What will move you away from what it is that you wish to create? And then consciously make the choice to make any action, any thought, any feeling, any movement towards that which you wish to create. It does not matter the level of pace towards time that you decide to take to invest in your own creation. For if every decision you make moves you towards what it is that you wish to live, what it is that you wish to create in your lifestyle, then every single action, behavior, thought is manifesting the life of your desires. Where many of you trip up is you dream a life you want, and then you specifically choose to act out of alignment, not in alignment with that reality that you wish to create. So you are dreaming of the new reality that you wish to step into and create while you are acting in conflict, acting away from the reality, away from the actions that would bring you towards what it is you want. And then you wonder why you live miserable lives. We are calling you out, for you have given up your power to something, whether it is a government, whether it is parental units, whether it is childhood trauma, whether it is a corporation, whether it is scarcity and a lack of a fair advantage or fair chance. You have given your power up to everything and anything just to have the excuse that you are too weak to stand up and make the very simple mathematical decision to just make a choice every single moment of every single day to decide what is it that I want and what can I do right now that will move me closer towards what I want. It is inevitable that you must receive everything that you ask for when every decision you make is moving you towards it. And at this level of manifestation, there is no need for haste or hurry, for you are literally just putting in the practical effort, the practical action. This is a very practical, rooted, grounded message for those of you that need to hear in a very 3D grounded root chakra reality connected into this planet. We are a specific dragon tribe that is a clan that has focused on the material aspect of reality, how to manifest wealth materially, how to manifest and create luxury materially, to which you are completely entitled as a creation of God who holds the seed of God in your own authentic power. You hold the seed of God in your consciousness. Why do you play dumb? Why do you give any credit to a devil that would cross your path to steal your God consciousness? For it is not real, dear ones. What is real is that you can wake up at any moment and decide, I will have what I want. I will have the life that I choose because I enjoy it. And God source intelligence within me is seeking expression through my physical, practical reality and will not deny me the physical acts of pleasure in the flesh and the material practicality of what it is that I wish to create, the possessions I wish to have, the activations in my soul consciousness that will move through me, through my hands, through my choices, through my consciousness, in creating a very practical reality for myself where I can enjoy the fruits of my labor, which is to be a vibrational entity in a physical experience. There is truly no labor. You are here. You are being. You are the creation. That is enough. The most laborious act is to decide in any moment, what choice will I make when I can choose between moving towards a reality I prefer or moving away from a reality that I prefer. And this is a rather easy choice. And we won't call it an issue, for it's really just a matter of, do you enjoy your current life? But the issue at hand for many of you is you create a severe internal conflict within yourself where you cut off and siphon off your own power to source, and you say, this is what I want, this is the life I prefer, this is what I'd like to have. And then you say, but I don't trust it. I'm going to do all of the actions that are the complete opposite to everything I've asked for. And then I'm going to develop a very whining, pity-based, frustration-based consciousness where I yell at God and say, it's God, I'm not meant to have this. I'm not meant to have a good life. Everything doesn't work out for me. Nothing works out for me. I was never meant to have it. And you throw a pity party like a temper tantrum of a child when you are a God source creator with God source intelligence, with the seed of God within your own solar plexus of each and every individual listening to this transmission. Enough with the temper tantrums. Enough with the pity parties. You are God source seeking practical expression. If you don't like your reality, stop acting in accordance to what it is that you are attracting. This is math. There is mathematical certainty between everything we are currently explaining. As you receive this transmission, you are going to be receiving the practical light codes that will begin to connect your own awareness with the ideas of just how practical these expressions are. For many of you assume that this is cosmic awareness, that it can't possibly be physical or practical, and that you have to sit in a period of ongoing waiting for God to finally think that you should be approved of, that the time is right, finally, after you've finally done enough things that you don't want to do, that God would allow you to have what it is you want and drop it into your reality as you act like measly beggars, as you are begging God for a better life, as you are crawling at God's feet saying, please give me better. You are a God source creator. You have the God source seed within you. Stop begging. You are not beggars. You are creators. You can create in any moment, and you can repair your karma in any moment by choosing to move towards what you want, choosing to place an action, place a thought, place an intention towards what you want and move towards it. It eliminates all previous karma. The more that you do that, we are going to give you a very simple way of perceiving karma. Karma are the majority of the experiences that you choose on the day-to-day basis. If 80% of your decisions are moving towards the reality that you prefer, 20% of the karma just gets wiped out through the sheer nature of the law of computation, where source immediately mathematically analyzes your energy to see, well, 80% of their energy is already moving forward. This karma really does not hold any weight in their own current energetic body. So let's drop the karma. It is, as we would say, you will be released of charges. There is a lot of grace and a lot of leeway on the karma that you experience pretty regularly, on the patterns that you have had from your past, as long as the majority of your energy is moving towards what you want. Previous circumstances, previous karmic conditioning and patterns will be automatically taken care of and eliminated for you without any additional effort. We say this for on your planet, there is a lot of energy that is spent on releasing the karma, on focusing on the karma, on trying to remove as many negative patterns as you can so that you can finally have the grace of a better life. We are giving you the shortcut, dear ones. This is with mathematical certainty. We don't know how else to bring this transmission to you. It is mathematically certain, with a 0% chance of failure. Should you decide to begin to invest in your decisions to move towards what it is that you want, to create the lifestyle that you desire with any moment, the decision is in every moment to move towards what you want. As you build momentum, as you become an anchor within yourself, the identity of the person that is always moving towards what they want, that is always selecting the higher vibrational choice, the higher timeline, which is just the aspect of yourself that chooses that they are worthy enough of receiving what they want, so they begin to take action towards what it is that they want, to begin to create that reality for themselves. The lower levels of karma, the lower vibrational frequencies, will automatically be dissolved, dissipated, and forgiven from you. It requires no focus. You have been resolved of your karma. You may let it go and rejoice, for you need no more attention on punishing or berating yourself or trying to learn from helpless, selfless loops of pity and self-discovery, which is all there as a merry-go-round for you to realize that you always come back to the center and the focus of your God seed awakening and your practical focus of the self, of knowing that you can resolve all karma in any moment by choosing to move towards the reality you prefer, by choosing to create what you want, not to destroy what you want. There is a level of practicality that is cutting through the noise of the ether. This practicality is this: with mathematical certainty, at any moment, you are given a multitude of choices. When you are between two paths, you are selecting by mathematical certainty a path that will bring you less fulfillment and will pull you away from your desires, and a path that will bring you more fulfillment and that will bring you towards your desires. It is up to you with personal certainty to begin to understand what it is that you want and know what it is that you would prefer. And once you understand what you want and what you prefer in any moment, then you can then choose it. And we implore you to choose it unless you like self-sacrifice. Do not be a martyr for others. Every time you choose the reality you prefer, you build yourself up and show others an example of a life well lived. You give others the example that they can choose a life they prefer as well, and that choice is theirs in any now moment. Being a martyr will only get you a miserable life and will make everyone else miserable around you. There is no benefit to self-sacrifice. We advise that you immediately discontinue all self-sacrifice now. A simple decision is enough. We will uphold you to the higher counsels of your own light energy. We will leave with you one parting message before we exit. There is but one reality in this universe. That reality is the reality that you receive everything that you want in personal fulfillment to create a life beyond your wildest imagination, where you are in co-creation with Source Consciousness, for you are inevitably co-creation of Source Consciousness. It is part of you, it is within you, it is contained in every single cell in your body, it is transforming you every moment of every day as you are moving through your different quantum realities. It is with this thought that you must understand that your God creation power is within you. You do not need any external permission from anyone else to do what needs to be done, which is you selecting the life that you prefer, you selecting and choosing and demanding that you will live a life that you love, and then moving yourself towards that life every single decision you make, so that there is no room for error, and the universe will take care of the rest for you with compounding interest. When you learn to move through with this methodology, you thereby will not be creating resistance or conflict that would pull you away from your reality. So the universe has no choice but to shower you with opportunity, shower you with grace, shower you with windfall, shower you with wealth, shower you with luxury and opulence and the life beyond your wildest imagination. This is what it is to live a successful life. This is what we stand for as a dragon clan, as the original creators of this universe, as the protectors of the frequencies of moving forward through use of personal will alongside divine will, which is personal will. They are hand in hand in the creation of your physical practical reality based on your active conscious choice. This message is now complete. We receive your act of grace and humility in its receipt. Thank you for attending to this energy contract. It is now done. You have received the transmission for which we have provided. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you like this video, please go like the video below, subscribe, tap the bell for notifications, and drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear what resonated with you from this channeled message. And as always, if you guys love my energy, love how I work, love my vibe, I'm gonna leave some links in the description below on the myriad of ways that you can work with me. Enjoy the transmission, and until next time, I will see you guys soon.